lever that leads to a secret room. Unfortunately, he can't trick Captain Yamato again, because we all know Yamato got captured. But that was pretty funny when you think about it, man. So with that, I'm drinking a Sprite Zero, more fresher than Dr. Pepper. You gotta give it a try, insane game freak. Anyway, they opens the door to another room, and B explains, is gonna teach Naruto the final step he needs to do. So Naruto is getting ready for it, and B just says that he needs to transform into his full tail beast form, and let's just say he's big. Like, I don't even know how he fits in that room. Let's face it, he's an ox with octopus legs. Come on, let's think of it. If you have an octopus, he's kind of like a combination of an octopus and an ox. If they made sweet love together, they'd form that. Or maybe, I'm not sure. Anyway, he tells Naruto to turn into his tail beast form. Naruto, thinking it might be dangerous. He may be a risk taker, but he ain't that stupid. So Naruto concentrates, goes to his form. And by the way, the form of his new form he got from absorbing the nine-tailed fox's chakra. It looks more like the Sage of the Six Paths. Because when you look at his neck, it looks like the necklace that the Sage of the Six Paths had, and his hair forms the headband of the Sage of the Six Paths. So it's pretty cool that. So those of you who think that it looks like the fox form, I think it looks like the Sage of the Six Paths. I probably said that 3 or more times, but sorry, let's continue. Anyway, he tries transforming, and B just tells him to let it rip. Naruto does it, concentrates, and then poof, a little miniature version of the nine-tailed fox. I mean, what's up with that, man? I mean, it's both funny and messed up at the same time. I mean, look at these all little nine tails, I mean, was that supposed to happen? We were all expecting to see Naruto transform into a big, angry fox, but instead he's just this little pipsqueak, and you know how you tell? He's smaller than his normal form, and B's just all getting pissed right here. And then he turns back to normal, and then he gets all exhausted, and B and Naruto and Eight Tails have a conversation, and they decide to switch their personalities. The mind shuffle, as I like to say it. So Eight Tails wants to talk to Naruto, and Naruto just falls on his back. He's exhausted from using all that chakra. Then the personality switch goes ahead, and Eight Tails is trying to talk to Naruto. Then Naruto was listening to what he has to say, and Eight Tails says that there's risk to what Naruto does with the Nine Tails chakra. Then we see this little diagram here. It says that there are huge risks involved, and while Naruto's eating at the Nine-tailed fox's chakra, the Nine-tails is eating off of his chakra. And then the Eight-tails is saying that if the Nine-tails eats all of Naruto's chakra, he gets a one-way ticket to the afterlife. Well, in this case, a one-way ticket to Highway to Hell. Personally, I don't think Naruto would go to hell, considering that, let's face it, he's a saint. Or, I don't know, considering he's done a lot of crazy shit in the past, you know what I'm trying to say, people? Anyway, the scene goes back to, hold up, one second. You gotta figure this, because considering that B and the Eight Tails get along, but Naruto and the Fox don't get along. Especially after Naruto took the Fox's chakra, he closed the seal. A bigger gate not only formed, but big ass pillars came down on the Fox, trapping him, tails and all. And So I figure the fox holds a pretty bad grudge against Naruto. So, and the Eight Tails also says that even if he uses shadow clones, it's not going to do him much good because they'll just eat away at the chakra faster. So that's a big risk right there. And then Naruto's getting all cocky, saying that, oh man, I have plenty of chakra. And then B's all like, he'll devour all of it, no matter what you do, even with shadow clones, and Naruto gets all freaked. And then Naruto just kinda drops to the floor saying, oh crap, this is dangerous. You can't learn the Jinchuriki's ultimate move, which you can't. But then he says that he might as well focus on enhancing his own techniques and with the Nine Tails chakra instead of learning the Tail Beast Bomb. And Naruto was wondering what the Tail Beast Bomb is. So the Eight Tails explains what the Tail Beast Bomb is. He says that you gather a huge amount of chakra, compress it, you put it in your mouth, and you let it rip, is what he's trying to say. And Naruto knows it, because, let's face it, when he faced the fox tried to kill him with that. And thank God that he didn't kill him with that, or else it wouldn't be around right now. And in fact, the Eight Tails almost mentions, like, it's kind of like throwing up, actually. So, Naruto gets this stupid idea, stupid and crazy. He goes into his, what I like to call Sage of the Six Paths mode. He introduces himself to a friend from a show. I don't know if you remember this show. You can comment me on that. He introduces himself to Mr. Pukey. He puts him in his mouth and bleh. Come on, man, what's up with that? We see Kishimoto has time to draw an armadillo's family jewels and Naruto puking. We don't need to see that, Kishimoto. I mean, seriously. We don't need to see Naruto's puke all over the place. Anyway, Eight Tails gets all pissed saying, that's not what I thought you would get. And then he decides to go back to B, and the B just decides, well, he wants to give up because he'd rather work on Naruto's moves and see if they leveled up since he absorbed the fox's chakra. Anyway, Naruto says that they can't do Rasengan in the form, with the powers, so he decides to, he needs shadow clones to do it, but he can't use shadow clones in the form. And then B's all like, you can make an illusion that the chakra is actually like your own arms and legs. And Naruto snaps, and he concentrates, and boom, he forms two giant chakra hands, or chakra claws, that look like the Nine Tails hands. And then B tells Naruto to go ahead and see what you got. Naruto forms the Rasengan, and normally we know that the Rasengan isn't black. I mean, look, it's compressing and forming like it normally should, and then you see Naruto being shocked at what's going on, and B's shocked as well, and then boom, it blows up in his face, just like it did when he first tried to learn the Rasengan. And B saw that the technique was actually like the Tail Beast Bomb, and he asked Naruto where he learned that technique. And Naruto says that he learned it from the Pervy Sage, or what he says now is Jiraiya Sensei. Even though he calls him Jiraiya Sensei now, or Master Jiraiya. Personally, I kind of thought it was funny when he called him Pervy Sage, but he's not going to call him that hardly. And then he says the original creator of fourth Hokage. And B snaps and he says that the fourth Hokage, what a coincidence, or maybe fate, it's a miracle. And it switches to this badass picture of the fourth Hokage. I mean, Kishimoto, I give you props on this. I give you major props for this picture, man. I mean, look, he has Rasengan, his kunai, and his cape. By the way, the red cape with black flames that those on Naruto had, you need to bring that back, man, because that cape was sick. And in fact, you should like get that cape and give Naruto like a different outfit, not the same outfit like everyone else.